Okay, Suma, so in the last session, we have seen that Windows function, right? What is the benefits of this uh, window function or the group
Hmm.
by, right? So this was the data, and this was the group by data we got, right?
Hmm.
And here we lose some row level data. That's the
Yeah.
reason we have added some Windows functions to get that running totals and the
Hmm.
running level records, right? Now
Yeah.
we'll do some practice for min and max. Okay, I hope you did practice for that as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, good. So let's go with, let me copy the same just to save the time. Okay, so here I will add min, here I will add max. Okay,
Yeah.
average, actual average. Instead of that, I will call this as min, I'll call this as max. Sorry. Okay, so
Yeah.
if I run this, any guess what will be the output?
In minimum and maximum,
Hmm?
we'll get minimum order, like in ascending order,
Right, so
and
that
in
actually,
maximum we'll get in a descending order. No, since you have not written descending, will not get in descending.
see,
Hmm.
minimum means what we discussed in the last session, right? So it will, let's say,
Hmm.
take this example for count, how count is working. It will take first
Hmm.
row, then in the second it
Yeah.
will take from first and second row, in third it will take
Hmm.
first and third row, in fourth
Hmm.
row it will take first and current row as a fourth,
Hmm.
and for fifth, so it's giving you the running total, right?
Yeah.
Right, so same here for
Hmm.
that total hours. First it gives the 3.5, in the second it gives 3.5 plus 4.5, it
Yeah.
becomes 8,
Okay.
and then
Yeah.
8 plus 7.5, it becomes
Hmm.
15.5, then
Yeah. Yeah.
15.5 plus 8.5, it becomes 24, and
Right.
last it gives the 30. So it is
Okay.
giving you the running total, right?
Hmm.
So now same way it will same happen for the minimum function. Okay, so in first row it will find the minimum, right? For first row, what is minimum? By default it will be 3.5, right?
3.5. Yeah.
Then in the next row it will compare with first and second row. What will be the
Yeah.
minimum? 3.5. Okay,
3.5.
again, right?
Yeah.
So in third, again, from in the third row it will compare between first row and third row. What will be the minimum? 3.5, right?
3.5.
Same
Yeah.
way, because 3.5 is the minimum, so for every row we'll get the
Okay.
3.5 as a minimum, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Got it. Now
Okay. Got
now
it.
tell me for
Yeah.
maximum how it will work. For maximum, first row will be the of course by default it's a 3.5, right?
Yeah.
Then in the second row, what we'll get as a max value?
4.5.
Correct. In the third row,
7.5.
correct. Next,
8.5 and
next,
again 8.5.
perfect. Okay. So now if we execute this, we'll get this is the results. Okay. So 3.5, why we are getting the 3.5 every time? Because it is
Because
minimum.
it's minimum one. Yeah.
That's why. And in case of 8.5, because it's 8.5, so every times we are getting the max value till
Got
that
it.
8.5 is coming,
Yeah.
right? And after that we will get the 8.5 as max. Okay.
So
Sounds good.
window function is like row by row by row.
Exactly. Correct.
Okay.
So
Got it.
yesterday we have seen, right? So this is the default. This is the default behavior of the Windows function. Okay,
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
that it will start with unbounded preceding to current row.
Hmm.
For first row, it will take first. Second row, it will take first and second row. In third row, it will take first and third row. In fourth row,
Hmm.
it will take first to fourth row. In fifth, it will take first to fifth row. So this is
Okay.
how the running total will work. Okay.
Got it. Yeah.
Yeah, so this is the default behavior. Yesterday, if you
Hmm.
remember, okay, I want to show this syntax as well, because now I'm going to tell you some scenarios. Okay, so
Okay.
if I add here, yesterday we have seen, right, unbounded preceding. Sorry, here we have to give the range, right? So rows
Hmm.
between, right, unbounded preceding and current row, right? So this is the default. This is the default behavior of, right? So if you put this, copy, paste, 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 and paste, still you will get the same result, right?
Hmm.
You'll get the same result. Got
Yeah.
it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Now, Okay, so this is
Yeah.
the default. It will start with the unbounded preceding, means it will start with the first row, and every time it will come to the current row, first row to current row, first row to current row. Okay, this is how it will work.
Okay.
Now
Yeah.
interesting part is that you can define that rows between. Okay, so you can define this, means
Mhm.
from where you want to start and from where you want to
Okay.
stop. Okay, so
Okay.
now let's say okay, so here I will execute the group by as well. Okay, now tell me, in the group by we got uh, what is that? We haven't added the min and max here, right? So
Yeah,
let
we
me
did.
add,
Yeah.
let's add min and max as well. What we have to add? Actual hours. Okay. Sorry. As min hours. Let me copy this. Max, right? What I will get here?
Minimum value
Hmm.
3.5,
Yeah, and max value?
8.5.
Correct.
Mm.
Uh, okay, no problem. Average,
Yeah.
average is at last. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Just to define the sequence. Okay. Okay. Sorry.
Sir, in count, why did you take as one? Like,
Yeah, good question. Okay, good question and good observation
yeah.
actually. So what you can take, the one is we consider one as first column. Okay, so employee name, or
Mm-hmm.
in order, the column number one will become as uh, your number one column, number two column, like
Mm-hmm.
that. So even if you add
Okay.
employee
Okay.
name here, that should work as the same. Okay,
Okay. Hmm.
got it? It will give you the
Yeah. Yeah. Got it. Yeah.
count as a 5. Hmm?
Yeah. Yeah. We can use this in with any aggregate functions. Some average, minimum, maximum.
See, no, why I'm used again, a good question, okay, and good observation.
Mm.
So count, for count, see, for count, I just want to count the rows, okay. That's the
Yeah.
reasons I don't care about. I want to just count the rows, okay. So I don't care
Mm-hmm.
about which column I'm taking. I'm taking column number
Mm-hmm.
one, column number two,
Yeah.
three, 4, or 5. I don't care because I just want to count it, right?
Hmm.
But when it comes
Okay.
to the sum, actually you have to take the proper column because you are doing calculation on that column, right? For sum,
Mm-hmm.
you are doing sum on actual hours, right?
Yeah.
Right, so it doesn't make any sense if you add day name or employee name as a column for
Mm-hmm.
sum, right? For average or fair or mean or max, for that mathematics calculations, you have to add a proper column. Okay, but when it
Got it.
case of count, you can
Count.
add as a one, because you can take that always it becomes id column or sometimes. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
that's the practice that I used to follow, and in the corporate
Okay.
world we used to follow this practice. Okay, just for the count, instead
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
not think much about the column name, just add one. By
Mm-hmm.
default it's id
Okay.
column, right?
Got
That's
it.
yeah, that is the reason. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
now I will tell you the interesting part. Now you can see that it's a 3.5 and it's a 8.5, right?
Mm.
That I'm getting the min and max, and here I
Yeah.
am getting the running total. Like this is running total.
Mm.
So the based on the running rows, I'm getting what is the max value, mean value. So here is the mean
Yeah.
value. This here is the this running
Mm-hmm.
running mean and max, right? Now
Yeah.
I'll tell you one interesting part. Okay, here. So you understand on the Windows function, the how Windows function is work. You have to use the group by function, aggregate function, along with
Mm.
the or clause. Okay,
Yeah.
and along with the or clause, you have to pass the first parameter. There is one more parameter, that is partitions. We'll understand this after
Mm.
this, but you have to pass the in or you have to pass the order by clause. Okay, so based on that order by,
So,
it will do the calculations.
so
Yeah.
in window functions, order by is compulsory.
Yes,
Just
compulsory.
like in aggregate functions, we do group by.
Yes, correct. Exactly.
Okay.
Here in a group by, after group by also you can do order by. That's not a
Order by.
problem.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's
Okay.
say. You are doing order by what is that? Day. Okay. So here you can, here's also you can do order
Yeah,
by,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
And that's not a problem. But what is the problem here is that now the day is not a part of your, it should be part of your aggregation
Hmm.
function, or otherwise it should be part of your um what employee name. Okay, so what you
Hmm.
can do, you can't do a group by on this, so you can add here.
Employee name.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but in that case a day is different, right? For every day is different,
Yes.
so
Yeah,
you'll
yeah.
get again all the rows, so we don't want
Hmm.
day here. Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
got it?
Yeah, yeah.
Because the reason is that in group by it will do a group by for the common rows it will do a group by, right?
Hmm.
Aggregation,
Hmm.
it will give the employee name as a one. Okay,
Yeah.
and then it will give the sum, so that's why we are
Hmm.
not using the order by here. Okay,
Yeah.
now okay, now let's say this is one order by you have to give in your over clause. Okay, and then
Hmm.
interesting part is that by default the range for this is rows between unbounded preceding and the current rows, means it will start with
Hmm.
0 and it will go with the current rows for first row,
Okay.
this, second, third, fourth. But now let's say this mean is coming correctly. Okay, but what if I
Hmm.
want to show this max as 8.5 for all the rows? Means I want even
Yeah.
for a first row,
Got it.
even for a
Hmm.
first row I want it should not calculate based on the unbounded preceding and the current rows. I want it should calculate from first row to last row. Okay,
Okay.
I want
Hmm.
it calculate for every single row. I want it should calculate based on the first row to
8.5.
last row. Yeah, so I want 8.5, 8.5, 8.5 everywhere. Okay,
Hmm.
because
Hmm. Hmm.
I want to display the result as a what is the maximum hours for
Got
this
it.
week.
Yeah.
Okay, so in that
Hmm.
case again it's very simple, right? You just go and do unbounding preceding, same. You have to
Hmm.
use, instead of that you have to use unbounded following, done.
Hmm.
Okay, so
Okay.
that means you will get it the 8.5.
Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Now tell me if I do a same here for mean, what will happen?
Unbounded following. Okay. For that, I guess it will change. Hmm.
Actually not, it should
No?
change, but
Okay.
actually it will not change, because tell me the reason. Okay, but now I'm saying in this column
Hmm.
it take the minimum value from first row to last row. So again it's a
Ah, it will
3.5,
not
right?
change. Yeah, yeah.
It's a 3.5, so it will not change. That is the reason. Okay,
Yeah, it will not change.
otherwise
Yeah.
technically it should change, but as per
Hmm.
the calculations, it's as per the
It will
mathematics,
not change.
the mean value is 3.5, that's why it's not changing. But what
Hmm.
if I go for this and this? Definitely it will change, right?
It will change. Yeah.
Okay, now tell me what will happen if I add unbounded following for this,
Average
for every column.
or average, where is it? Okay.
It's very simple.
For average,
Now see, let's understand for the sum first. Okay, so
yeah.
for sum what it's doing, row by row, right? For first row it's
Hmm.
a 3.5, for
Yeah.
second row it's a 3.5 plus 4.5, it becomes 8. For
8.
third row it's a 3.5, 4.5 and 7.5, it's become 15.5, right?
Hmm.
So this is the
Yeah.
default behavior route, right? Now what
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
saying, instead of that default behavior, I'm saying to the Windows function, okay, hey, don't take
It will change, I guess.
why should it fail?
It will not. Okay. 3.5.
See, I will tell you what will happen. Okay, so see,
Hmm.
you understand this part, right? Running total is coming.
Yeah.
This is the
Yeah.
running
That
total
I
is coming,
understand.
because
Yeah. Yeah.
the default behavior for a Windows function is that it will start with unbounded preceding and the current row. So for
Hmm.
3.5 it becomes 3.5 first row. Second,
Hmm.
it will 3.5 plus 4.5, it becomes 8. Then for
8.
third row it becomes 3.5.
7.5 and plus 8.
15, right? But now instead of I'm changing that default behavior and I'm saying just go with the unbounded preceding and the unbounded following. So I'm saying to these rows, right? Start with first row and still last row, calculate based on the last row. Okay, for
Hmm.
every row, don't calculate on the running current row. Instead of that, calculate for all the rows. Okay,
Okay. Hmm.
so now tell me, so total hours from first to fifth row, what is that?
Total hours?
Yeah, total hours,
It's 30, right?
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm saying to do the sum based on the unbounded preceding and the unbounded following. So do the
Hmm.
count from first row to last row. So in every row, you will get the 30. Make sense?
Okay. Okay, got it. Huh. Okay. Hmm.
Let me do one thing.
Total hours.
I'll tell you again.
Okay, so when it's unbounded in each of the columns, whatever we have calculate, it will give the end result.
Sorry, can you come again?
Like in total hours, in each row we'll get 30.
Yes, correct.
And
Because
even in total days, in each row we'll get like 5.
correct, perfect.
Okay, now
Now
I
you got the
understood.
now you got the
Yeah,
point,
yeah,
right?
yeah. Yeah, yeah,
So I'll
got it.
keep this. Now I'll
Got it.
keep this here. Okay. Now I will run
Hmm.
this so you'll understand the difference. Now this is default behavior. Okay. Current row
Hmm.
is default behavior, and this is my
Hmm.
what I have given.
Yeah,
Sorry, what happened?
rows. Incorrect syntax.
Got it.
Hmm. Current rows. Yeah.
Okay. Can you see this? This is what the
Hmm.
default behavior that you understood, right?
Yeah.
It's a running total coming.
Hmm.
It's a running total.
Hmm.
Here it's also running, right? Running
Yeah.
values are coming. And now instead of current row, I'm saying just go with the unbounded following. That means go
Unbounded.
till last row. And if I
Hmm.
do now the calculations, okay, now I will get the same results that what I got in the
Hmm.
group by,
Yeah.
right? Can you see that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, let
Yeah.
me run this one also so you'll understand now. Got it? So
Hmm.
now
Yeah.
when I'm doing unbounded preceding to unbounded following, it will work like a same like a group by,
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
correct?
Okay. Hmm.
Because
Hmm.
I'm saying
Yeah.
from just do these calculations from first row to last row for sum. For
Okay. Yeah.
count
Yeah.
also I'm saying do the calculations from first row to last row. For average also I'm
Okay.
saying do from first row to last row, right?
So it will, for each row, it will include all the calculation from first
Yes,
to end row. So the
first year.
result will be same.
Correct, correct,
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
You got it now,
Okay.
right?
Got
So
it. Yeah. Yeah.
this was the interesting part. So if you
Yeah.
remove
Got
this,
it.
uh,
Hmm. So, but where will we use this, sir? Unbounded, like, do we use it?
yes, definitely. There's a law.
Yeah.
We'll take the real-time example for this as well. Okay, so when to
Hmm.
take this, there's a lot of intrications also around this. Okay, so that range,
Hmm.
for example, we'll come to that point. Okay,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
we have to take the value from previous. Okay, in
Hmm.
that case, how to work on that.
Yeah.
So we'll take these real-time examples and some real-time intrications based on this. Okay, so just
Yeah.
to understand this concept, I added this. Okay, to understand what is the default behavior and what is the how you can change that default behavior. Okay,
Hmm.
so
Yeah.
even if you remove this, it will work by default with the current row. Got it?
Hmm.
So
Okay.
just to
Got
understand,
it.
I will remove
Yeah.
from only from two columns. Okay, so you'll
Yeah. Yeah.
understand. Okay, so it's working same like a group by when you giving the
Hmm.
unbounded preceding and following, and
Hmm.
by default you will get the running total, right?
Yeah.
So sometimes when you want a running total, that time you use this as a default behavior. Okay. And when
Hmm.
you want to show the correct results in the every row, you want to min or
Yeah.
max, right? So in that case, you can go with some unbounded preceding and the following. Okay.
Hmm.
Interesting. Now,
Yes, sir.
now we'll do one more thing in this. Okay, so now this is one employee, right? So we'll add a few more employee, okay, to understand
Yeah.
what is the next task for us. Okay, so let me add, okay, Kiran. Okay, now
Yeah.
let's say in my case we'll add some dummy data. Okay,
Hmm.
let's say we'll add 4 point, let's say in my case I will add as 6.5,
Hmm.
3.5, maybe 8.5, maybe sometimes I work late to the office, so let's have 10 hours. Sometimes I work less in office, so let's add 2.5. Okay,
Yeah.
the same. Now I am inserting these 5 rows. Okay,
Okay.
now if I go and do a group by, I will get the
Mm-hmm.
expected results, right? For Kiran Power, this is what the total
Yeah.
days,
Hmm.
this is the total hours, and this is the
Hmm.
average, this is the mean, and
Yes.
this is the max, right?
Max. Yeah.
And same for this
Hmm.
Nilima, okay, whatever the
Yeah.
calculations as per the data. Okay, now what will happen if I go and do this row function? If I apply the row function, it will
Mm-hmm.
mess up, right? Because I will tell you the reason. Let me first execute. Okay,
Yeah.
now can you see that Nilima, Kiran,
Mhm.
Kiran, Nilima, Kiran, Nilima, Kiran? Okay, so that's mess
It
up with
has.
the data, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we are not getting the expected results, right? Because we are
Hmm.
saying, oh, do the or order by day. Okay, Monday, Tuesday. So
Hmm.
it did order Monday, then Tuesday,
Mm-hmm.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's why it's coming
Okay.
Kiran, Nilima, right?
Mhm.
Now there is
Okay.
problem,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Hmm.
So, and whatever the actual hours that we are getting here, right? So what is the total hours we are getting? 61, right?
Hmm.
And then what is this? Average, right?
Yeah.
What is total
Total
days?
days.
Yeah, so
Total
we are
days.
getting 10. Yeah, first two, then 4, 4, 6,
Yeah.
6, 6,
Hmm.
6. So we are not getting the meaningful data, right? Right?
Got it. Yeah.
Right? Because we want a 5 days for each employee,
Then
right?
combine the result.
Yeah, we are getting the combined
Mhm.
results, but it's
Yeah.
working fine for the group by, but it's not working fine for the
Window
window
functions.
function. Okay, so we have here we have used group by, right? So that's why it's working fine, because we are saying
Hmm.
do the group by the employee
Fine.
name, right? So
Yeah.
it did a group by for Nilima and
Yeah.
Kiran. That's why we are getting the
Hmm.
expected result. But in in Windows we are not getting this, right? So we have one
Hmm.
option that sorry, here we can't do the group by, right, in the Windows function.
Hmm.
So we
Hmm.
have the option to do a partition. Okay,
Partition.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll do partition by employee name and we'll get the correct results. Okay.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
what I will do here in the or, I will add partition by employee name,
Employee.
and we're done. Okay, copy,
Okay.
paste. Okay, now if I run this, I will get the correct results. Got it?
Yeah. Yeah. For you, it's like 31 total
Yeah,
hours. Here, 30. Yeah.
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 We'll do order by, let's say employee. Can we do employee details ID? Let's see
Yeah.
if it's work.
Right.
Perfect.
Hmm.
Now, can you say that, right? For Nilima, you are getting the expected results, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And for Kiran, you are getting the again expected results.
Yeah.
This is
Hmm.
what we are expecting, right?
Yeah.
So did you get the difference, right?
Yes. Yes. Sir.
Initially, it was
Yes.
working fine because there was only one employee, right? That's why it was
Hmm.
working fine. But when you're adding the
Yeah.
multiple employees,
Multiple. Yeah.
it's mess up. So that's you have to use the option partition by. Now I'm saying to this SQL engine to do this partition by employee name, so I will get the correct result, right?
Hmm.
The same if
Hmm.
you add here as well, you'll get the same result. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so how you can do this shortcut? Okay, so let's say you are here. Okay, so just keep your cursor here, just press shift and alter. Okay, just hold
Hmm.
shift and alter and just click here, so
Okay.
that 3 lines will copy. Okay, just paste, it will copy to the 3 lines. Okay, sometimes you have to
Okay.
paste for 10 lines, 20
Hmm,
lines,
hmm, hmm,
so
hmm,
that
hmm.
shortcut will help you. Okay,
Yes, sir.
now
So
if I,
we are using window functions for like large datas.
yes, we do.
Yeah. No,
Yes.
like I got the concept, but I'm like, okay, where do we exactly use window functions or aggregate functions?
Y- Yes, yes, definitely. We'll come to that. Don't worry. We'll
Yeah.
come to that because
Yeah.
we'll take some of the real-time scenarios, okay,
Hmm.
to remove the duplicates, to find the nth salary. There's very
Okay.
interested and the favorite interrogations based on that group by that
Hmm.
Windows function, okay. So definitely we'll
Okay.
come to that, okay. So before that, I want you to understand this basic part, okay.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah.
come to that part, every single thing, okay.
Hmm.
If
Okay.
your basic is strong, if you understand this basic now, we can do anything. That will come to that
Hmm.
all that questions. Don't worry.
Yeah.
So now if I run this, you can see that, right? Now you can get the same
Hmm.
here, right? For Kiran, you are getting
Yeah.
first all these records, and for same, right? Let me add one more example. Let me add you as an employee. Let's see how it's work. Okay, so let's say in your case we'll add everywhere 8, and let's see what results we are getting. As a freshers, you have to work 8 hours in office.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's run this and this. Interesting, right? So Suma, we got 8
Hmm.
hours per day, so it becomes 5 days, 40 hours, and your average is obviously 8, right? Your minimum is
Hmm.
8 and maximum is also 8, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Now here you can see that. So this is the Nilima's results, this is Kiran's, and this is for Suma, right? So we're expecting
Yeah.
8 minimum, maximum, average is 8,
Hmm.
that's why it's coming 8. This is a running total 1 2 3 4 5, and this is again a running total for your total hours. Perfect.
Hmm.
Makes
Yes,
sense.
sir. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, good. So Suma, I want you to do some assignment for this. Okay, so now just go with another real-time example, something like
Mm-hmm.
this, and
Hmm.
do practice on this sum aggregate functions, sum, count, average, minimum, and maximum. Okay, and just create one result sets like this, then just create
Hmm.
a group by first. Okay, first
Okay.
understand the data. Okay, select star from that, then do a group by. Okay, then do with the default behavior, right? Don't
Yeah.
put anywhere this rows between, you don't need to add that. First
Hmm.
check what is the default behavior, and then add this rows between unbounded preceding and unbounded following.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have to do all these
Hmm.
3 scenarios along with this 5 aggregate functions. Okay, this is assignment for
Oh.
you.
Yeah.
Okay, and
Yeah.
just complete that assignment, and the next sessions we'll learn about that rank functions and rank, dense rank, and row number functions. Okay, and we'll understand one real-time example for that as well. Okay, so if you
Okay.
ask what is the real-time example for this sum and this Windows function, so if you want a running total, in that case you will go with adding the sum. Okay, and if you just want
Hmm.
aggregated data, you will go with only group by function.
Hmm.
Okay,
Okay.
and if you want a running total for this, you can go with this. Okay, so
Window
here you
function.
will get the running
Yeah.
total 1 2 3 4 5 8 16
Yeah.
24, something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that is the use case of this Windows function. Okay,
Yeah.
any doubt, any questions regarding this aggregate Windows function, Suma?
No, sir. No.
All clear?
Yeah. Yeah. All clear. Yeah.
Good, 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 good. Okay.